RJ confronts Thomas and Ridge celebrates his big, beautiful, blended family. Welcome to my channel. Stay with for more update news and subscribe the channel. At Forrester, Ridge chortles about his boys being together in the building as Brooke and Taylor giggle. Ridge declares that the possibilities are endless. At the Cliff House, Liam asks Steffi if she thinks there is something more drawing hope to Thomas, not work. Steffi asks Douglas their role as parents. Liam's expression says that's not it. She asks why. Then, he thinks Hope and Thomas want to spend all this time together. Liam just has a feeling that's not going away. He thought Thomas was going to be out of the company. It turns out that's not true, and he wants to make peace with that. He doesn't want to come off as an overbearing husband. Steffi doesn't think he needs to be concerned about Thomas having feelings for his wife. At Forrester, Hope tells Thomas that Ridge has been putting on pressure for RJ to work at the company. Taylor and Thomas exchange a look as Ridge grabs RJ's shoulder and raves. There's a great deal of potential here. At the Cliff House, Steffi asks Liam if he's worried Hope has feelings for Thomas. He doesn't think so, but something keeps drawing her back to him. Steffi points out they work together and are raising a child together. Liam feels like he's on high alert all the time. Steffi can't stop him from worrying. Liam's not asking Steffi to do anything weird like spying on Hope. That would be weird and crazy. I want to know what I'm dealing with, that's all. And maybe I've underestimated Hope. Steffi asks, how? Liam keeps asking himself how she could put up with all the things Thomas has put her through, but she puts up with him and everything he's put her through. Maybe Hope just really is that generous and I can't see it because I'm not. Steffi tells Liam she has to get to work. She reassures him that Thomas is in a much better place. I promise you he is not going to sabotage it. At Forrester, Ridge wants to share the company his father built with his kids and prompts Thomas to tell RJ to come on board. Thomas isn't sure he needs to. He's seen the things RJ has been doing lately and they are innovative. I'm impressed. Ridge says that's not helpful. Thomas tells RJ if he wants a place at the company, it's his birthright too. Just know you're welcome. RJ appreciates that. Brooke assures RJ they won't be pushy. They'll encourage him to follow his own path. Ridge grins, yeah, as long as your own path maybe led you back to this office. At Il Giardino, Liam apologizes to Wyatt for being late. His brother says he missed the meeting. Liam's sure he handled it. Wyatt snarks, that's what I do. They banter about whether Liam should still get a free lunch out of the deal. Wyatt wants to know where he was. He knows something is eating at him and asks, hide your bail on me. Liam says, I was with Steffi. At Forrester, Taylor, Brooke, and Hope chat about RJ being home. RJ takes Thomas aside to confront him about being up to his old tricks again. Thomas did some terrible things but won't do anything like that again. Being ostracized turned him inward and forced him to figure out his issues. RJ assures him he wasn't out of the loop. He doesn't want to get involved in any family drama but has to put him on notice he can't let him mess around with his parents or his big sister again. Thomas says the message is received. They shake hands. Smiling, they watch Taylor and Brooke laughing together. RJ marvels that they've been rivals his entire life. He had to come back and see the truth for himself. Thomas wants to be closer to RJ as well. They joke about RJ getting stuck with their father's name. Ridge asks what they are talking about, and they tease, how will we ever measure up? Steffi comes in and says, Charlie's going on about some huge surprise. Thomas gestures to RJ and she rushes to embrace him. At Il Giardino, Wyatt gawps, you missed the meeting because you were with Steffi. Liam protests that he lost track of time. Wyatt asks if it was an emergency with Kelly, and Liam's forced to admit that they were discussing Thomas. Wyatt wants an explanation. Liam says Steffi's still insisting he has nothing to worry about. Liam wants to believe her, he believes her. Wyatt says good, then he can stop bugging her and missing meetings. Liam recaps that Steffi said Thomas and the family are in good place, so maybe he'll keep his head on straight. Wyatt will forgive him and recaps that Steffi's been through a lot, what with Sheila and everything. Liam agrees. The Forresters need all the good news they can get right now. At Forrester, Steffi gets caught up on RJ's surprise return and figures Ridge must be so happy to have his son back. No offense, Thomas. Taylor says Thomas and RJ have been getting along great. Someone points out, just like you and Brooke. RJ tells Steffi he'll stick around and spend some time with his family. She thinks that's a great idea. She learns that Ridge has been pushing a job at the company. Ridge has an idea and suggests that they all get together for a picture. Everyone agrees, so they gather, and Ridge tells Hope she has to be in it too. She's not his daughter but has been in his family for a long time. Ridge perches on a chair with the group behind him. He asks them all to take in the moment of his big, beautiful, blended family. After being shown how to take a selfie, he captures the moment.